So as you might have seen here, there's a few different sections on our elements that comprise our intro here that we do. And the first one is the text, then the second one is the background, that we have the moving one, and then there's the sound effects that add up a little bit of like what would you call it, a little bit of sauce to our intro. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna create a fusion composition, and we're gonna make it 3 seconds long. Why 3? Because nobody really loves a super long intro. Most people want to get right into the point, so that's what I'm trying to do these in 5 minutes and make it real quick so that you are able to do one and not waste your time and your viewers time. So we're gonna create a background and connect it. You can make this invisible right away, and here you don't have to do it the way I did it, which is animating the line. For example, you can do just your text popping out and adding a few elements. So we're gonna do that for these. So we're gonna add a text node first, and here connect it, and let's say the name of your channel is blah blah blah. So what you want to do is you select the font that you want, obviously all that stuff that's sort of characteristic with your channel, and what you want to do is try to use the actual name of your channel and try to see what animation would go well with this one. So for example, for this one, blah blah blah, I think that would be really cool if they sort of like pop up 1 2 3, right? So the easiest way to do this is we're just gonna copy these 3 times and right next to it like that, and we have our 3 copies of our text right here, and of course the 3 of them say blah 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 the 3 times, so we're gonna have to take out of each and then just rearrange our text. In this case we're gonna just delete everything like that, and you'll see they're all sort of like right next to it right now. So we're gonna just move these 2, and we can just name the actual text nodes later so we know what is going on. Oops, we gotta change these. I pressed Ctrl T there, by the way. Oh, this is not connected here. There. We got our middle one, and then we got our right one, and you can actually change here. You just put like left, mid, and then right. And what we're gonna do, the way we're gonna animate this is we're just gonna make them pop up. So it's gonna be blah blah blah, and we have 2 seconds. We want to make these all happen in 1 second, so we want all of them to be here at 24. So the last one is gonna be here at 24. So we're gonna create the keyframes, and we're gonna do like 5 frames for each, so like that. And then here I'm gonna create a keyframe for that, and the next one, and then go 5 again. All right, there we're gonna create the next one. Not frame 9, we're gonna make these one small like that. Okay, so we have our blah 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 right here, and then we can go ahead a few frames. Let's say we wanted to end right at 48, so we're gonna create the position keyframes for these so that they go inside the middle and then they disappear like in the middle. So okay, and then when we create the first keyframe, then the second one, we're just gonna drag it right on top of the middle one, and then do the same thing for this other one that we have right here. And if we preview it, they sort of come into the middle, and right at 45, we're gonna create a keyframe for the blending of all of these merge nodes, since these merge nodes are holding these text ones on top. Then the next keyframe that we do is we take the blend out, and that's gonna make them disappear. And then we got our text in and out for our channel intro like that, and whoops, they disappear. Okay, so onto the background, which is moving like thumbnails or whatever images you want to put. You can create a new fusion composition, and again we're gonna make it 3 seconds long, and I'm gonna show you what I did for these because it's a bunch of different images. If you make a big large image in Photoshop or somewhere else, it's probably gonna be easier than making all the images small in Davinci. So you're gonna create a background and connect it here. You can make this background invisible. We're gonna create a new merge node, and then we're gonna go to where we have our thumbnails, our images, and you can select whatever amount of them you want. We can do 6. If you drag them like that, then it's easier for you to just connect them like that, and instead of dragging them one by one, right? And we're gonna connect these to our merge node, but you're gonna see that this is what we see now. And one thing we need to do is also we're gonna create a new merge node for our media right here, and press Ctrl T, and that's gonna make our background transparent again. And we're gonna connect our same first background, and we're gonna use it on that one. Then the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna decrease the size of our merge node, and actually it's supposed to be lower. I don't know why I made them bigger. It's supposed to be 0.3, sorry. We're gonna copy that and then put that same number on all of our different merge nodes, and then we're gonna position them just like sort of like in a line. And then the way we're gonna animate is we're gonna go to this first node that we have here, and we're gonna create a position keyframe here. And then at 48 again, we're gonna just make it go all the way down, but you'll see it disappears, right? Don't worry about it. We're gonna change the edge here to wrap, and that's basically gonna make it a continuous copy, so it's never gonna end. And then the last thing we want to do is we're gonna increase the size of our merge node, for big merge node, and then that's gonna give us the background that we need for that. So we're gonna go back to where we have both of our fusion compositions, and we're gonna let them render, and then we're gonna see what it looks like. The last thing that you want to do is you want to find some sound effects, and then in the edit page here you would go ahead and try to sort of like sync up whatever sound effects that you have. Oh, and one thing I forgot here, in this background composition that we have, we're gonna decrease the opacity of it so that when we have our text, it doesn't sort of like, so our text is sort of standing up, and then we can cut our actual full animation right as the text disappears. So where is our text disappearing? Let's see. Disappears right here. So we're gonna cut our background all the way there. And what we can also do is we can add a fade in to our background, and then make sure that that way it sort of like not shows up out of nowhere. And this is what it looks like. So yeah, that is pretty much how you would do a really quick and simple intro for your channel. If you don't want to make it complicated and you want to make it really short and straight to the point, I hope that this idea helped you. Maybe you're able to find some cool ideas. And yeah, that is pretty much it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode here in SUALVI.